Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, we're talking about FOMO at the National, and it's day 2 also at the National for us. Also, what is there? Shout out to the Bulls in the building.
Hey, yo.
And how day 1 and day 2 look completely different. But you already know what it is. It's your boy Money right here. I got Gabe on the side of me right here.
What
Jerry
up,
is on the end right there also.
Bang, bang, bang.
If you're not following us on Kick and Twitch, we are doing a live stream
right now.
We're live streaming right now on Kick and Twitch at The Quiet Car Podcast. We're doing
IRL.
We are doing IRL streaming subathons on Twitch and Kick right now. Also follow the podcast on Apple Music and Spotify, Amazon, and iHeart also. So shout out to that. And we're doing it big now, right now. So listen, leading the way. First of all, Gable's in the building.
Yeah,
you
today looks totally different.
So let's just say
it looks totally different from yesterday.
They're like, who's this? Who's the third person here? So, okay, this is your day 1 at National.
Day 1, yeah.
What are you thinking right now at the National right now? What's your thought just leading into the building and all this other stuff?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank the Lord for safe travels this morning.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that traffic was killer.
It was a nice flight. Nice flight from ATL. You know, shout out Spirit. Y'all took care of your boy this morning.
No, did you fly Spirit?
I did.
Oh my God. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why he had the departure he did.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that, chat.
That's understandable.
But they took care of your boy. I'm here. Hey, I was even calling y'all before y'all woke up.
Well, I was in the middle of something when you called. I had to flush the situation.
I was like, man, come on.
Dude,
but
it was
look,
crazy, yeah.
Getting here, getting to the hotel, linking up with y'all, getting the chains.
Which, shout out.
Straight up, shout out to Mo.
Yeah.
Connect Collect.
My straight up Connect Collect.
Yes, sir.
Bud, he went through extra link to get us this.
Man, shout out. That's awesome.
I left,
yeah.
So. Yeah,
Crazy.
Shout out Mo for
Crazy.
that. But yeah, the show is massive, man. There was a huge line, coming in this morning.
Let's talk about that for 5 seconds. That line coming in, literally, that had to be a mile plus long. I mean, there were 1,000 plus people waiting in line this morning. If you did not already have your badge, that's a situation. That's a whole situation.
That was crazy. I think when we rode up to it and saw the actual people coming in. And it was like, no, we don't see the start. No, we don't see the ending either.
Yeah, right. No, literally, what was really crazy is we're coming in the lift, and right as we come around the corner, it's just mounds of traffic, and we were literally like, hey, we are back, baby. This is the National. When you see that kind of traffic, you know you're at the National. It's a great time.
Hey,
it's the best place to be.
They got it set up pretty nice though.
I
we went straight to the media booth. Got my badge this morning really quick.
Well, first off, shout out to the event coordinating staff who did the parking scenario and the little horseshoe. Yeah. So much better. I mean, so organized.
Oh,
no chaos.
Even right outside the horseshoe.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. It was incredible.
And we came into the National. This is day 2. Remember that. We had a little traffic, but...
And hold on. This is Thursday, by the way, boys and girls. This is Thursday.
Day 2 is we had a little... It was a difference between traffic between yesterday and today, yes. Yeah. But I felt the organization of the traffic. Now, we came here about we got at 10:30, something like that. So we're not into the thick of it when it's by afternoon. But as we came in, the traffic was not as bad as Cleveland was.
Oh, Cleveland! Oh my God! Listen, leaps and bounds.
Nobody's hopping fences.
Nobody's jumping out of their Uber.
Yeah. Nobody's jumping out of the Uber on the interstate. So we
nobody's
definitely
selling cards on the I.
Nobody's selling cards on I-565 going, hey, 70% comps on the interstate, baby. Right. So it was great parking, great setup. And, one of the things I'd like to say is I see so much diversity here. I mean, there are so many women collectors here.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
We talked about that.
It's getting bigger. I mean, I see so many ladies walking around with their own Zion cases, And it's not to carry their sons. You know what I mean? It's their own collection.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Like, as soon as we walked in, there was a lady. I mean, she was with her guy, but she was the one like enthralled with all the vintage. You know,
100%. 100%. She literally goes, "Hey, I'm stopping to see the vintage."
Right.
Yeah.
And
you know,
she's the one with the camera. It was crazy.
Yeah. So, but
somebody just won. Somebody hit it big.
Yeah, no, it's crazy right now. But like I said, this is national, so it's gonna be crazy right now. As you walk in, because you wasn't here yesterday, you got your badge and everything. You walked in to the front. What do you think? You come in bigger, more people? Or it's just this is what the national is?
Yeah, it's more people. As soon as you walk in, we were like backed up.
Yeah.
Right at the bottom of the steps.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So quick interjection. Let's make a prediction. Amani, we know how you feel. Marcus, would you say you think this one's going to break records? Because listen, guys, this is Thursday.
Break the national.
This is going to break plenty of records.
The amount of people that I saw coming in this morning. Woo! That's my guy. The amount of people we saw this morning coming in, and it was an hour and a half after the doors opened.
Yeah.
And people were still like
look at that Louis
in like that.
Yeah, no, listen, there was still a line. Right. There was still a line to come in. Listen, I honestly think
we're talking a walking line. Never mind all the cars still backed up.
Listen, yeah.
We're talking about the foot
traffic. Listen, we're literally just talking the foot traffic. The car line is miles deep. We were 20 minutes to go 2 miles. It was from that turn.
It was about that.
It's about that, yeah.
But then, like I said, I feel like they
they did a great job. I'm not talking any smack. I will say that they did a great job,
because
especially
I feel like
in
they're
comparison to Cleveland.
To us, and they saw what Cleveland did, and it was like, we can't have another disaster like that.
Bro, we recorded a whole podcast in that Uber.
No, we did.
We were 2 hours in the Uber. Literally.
Right.
This has been lit. This is great.
No, that was crazy. No, but like I said, if also like I said, just walking around, just seeing people, just seeing the vibe and everything. This is only day 2. I think, this is not the weekend. This is day 2. This is Thursday. Here. Like I said, a lot of people definitely, talking and going, oh, it's not going to be this is not going to be, this is always going to fall off this and this. But, the same people is not coming to the show. They're not coming to the show.
So as we have people walking by, one of the other things I'd like to mention is the amount of diversity you see here.
It's definitely growing.
You're both gentlemen of color. I feel as if there's significantly more diversity here, really. Honestly.
So I would say, since I probably been
literally, hold on. Amani met somebody, and we start chopping it up. Apparently, bro's been following Amani. Following Apex Takeover. You know what I'm saying?
Like F1 fan.
And so, since I would say that
256 fan.
Big 256 fan.
Hey, yo.
So since I've been here, I've been to more nationals, I guess I'll say. So since I've been to more nationals, I started off I think my first national was in Anaheim. I think it was like 16 and 17 or something like that. I went out there, and that was huge. That was huge for me. I was like, well, this is crazy. This might be, just to get a perspective of, I heard that if I'm going to get back into this is what I need to do and all this other stuff. I was like, okay. I go to Anaheim. I think after that was Chicago, and I think Cleveland was mixing there some way, right?
Jersey.
And so going in there and seeing, especially me being going in there like this, I'll go, man, it wasn't. I was like, man, it's not a lot. And I went back home. I was like, man, it's not a lot of us. There's not a lot of us there. I was like, but at the same time, it's still going but then over the years of going, I see it going up and up and up. And like I said, when 2020 hit, when I came, I think it was in Chicago, that's when the Lewis got pulled then. I was like, okay, we ain't here for stay. And then, like I said, I went to Gardendale that year or whatever it was. And then, boom, Murder, She Wrote.
That's where we met in Gardendale.
That's where we met in Gardendale.
That's where we all met, was the Gardendale show. Literally. Shout out to the Flip.
Yeah. So all that, but speaking of that, being at the national, people not coming to the national, talking about the national. What is the FOMO real?
The FOMO is incredibly real. Listen, I can't tell you how. Listen, we're live on Twitch and Kick right now as we speak, boys and girls. And the amount of FOMO in the chat, literally people going, oh my God, I wish I was there. Go show us this booth, show us that booth. You know, we're stop over here at Heritage.
Very nice booth, Heritage.
Just incredible. Yeah, first off, shout out Heritage. They have the craziest stuff every year.
Shout out Jeremy.
So well, we talked about that yesterday. How like now you come to the national, you see the more detail that people put in their booths and everything. So it's more of a competition on booths to go like, you know, Arena Club's down the street and they had the whole neon lights thing, and it's very, you know, it's very.
The corporate booths this year are definitely flexing.
But you
literally
have to do it.
You have to, or you're going to be left in the dust. I mean, let's look at Heritage. I mean, we're not picking on them, but it's just like, I mean, they've got the whole Walking Dead original outfit.
I mean, come on,
they've got the I Dream of Jeannie. They've got.
They have Batman Superman. I think?
They've got Batman Superman. Original costumes.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a Black Lotus. First edition Charizard, Illustrator. I mean, literally all the crazy stuff you could see.
Eminem mixtape, Easy.
Crazy.
Wait, they have an Eminem mixtape?
Yes.
Yeah, and listen, you're not going to find that anywhere else. If you are not here, the FOMO is 100% real.
Sketch cards over there, big.
We love that. Hey, we love that shirt. We love that shirt. TCG versus the world, baby. Hey.
But I'm having fear of missing out right now because, you know, I'm going to walk around the show more and what I've seen already, man.
Listen, we stepped in. We got ahead. You know what I'm saying? We got ahead over here.
This is so funny.
Look,
tell this.
we're
not even 30 seconds into walking in it, right?
So we got to come here. We want to do all the. We got to get all the media stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that while we're here. And
straight up.
And we, you know, we're okay. Like we're saying, we're live on Twitch and Kick right now, but we turn around
all the way live.
And he's on.
Yeah, Marcus is over here shopping for vintage. We're 30 seconds. We're actually late to record this, and Marcus is over here shopping for vintage. And it's like, hey, fam, no, we got to run.
Yeah, let's do this.
Whoa. This guy had a great 52 manual collection. You know, like.
Let's
Hey, we love our vintage. We love our vintage, honestly.
As soon as the first table
sees vintage and stops. I mean, literally.
Hank and Willie. I mean, you see everybody.
I know, is everybody there?
Of course I'm gonna stop, man.
So
I can't not.
But that's it. But like I said, we know, like I said, after this, I know you're gonna go crazy. So, but I think, like I said, also.
Well, one thing I would say with the FOMO is literally, if there is anything that you're particularly looking for, if you can't find it here, it does not exist. I mean, no pressure, but if you're looking for that one-on-one and you can't find it here, it's not gonna be here.
Ain't gonna find it.
We could talk about, especially with the like exclusive drops and stuff that's also here
on strength.
Also, and you know what? Let's talk about the because you mentioned this yesterday, which is the basically the car collecting, the set building.
Set building. So listen, they're trying to make a push for set building.
People don't do it no more.
So shout out to one of the booths here. I'm blanking right now.
No, we're not gonna name them because we'll name them later. But we're doing a challenge that they're offering, trying to complete a set.
Basically, what they're doing, which is genius. This is basically a marketing for them. They have like personal cars that they made, and you have a list. You bring up like a booklet, a list. Like this is what to chase right here.
And it's the complete set.
And the complete set of what they made, and you complete that. It's basically a prize at the end.
Yeah.
I thought that was genius.
Yeah, it is genius, man. I mean,
going back,
companies should do stuff like
that.
Well,
we really should get back to incentivizing set collecting because honestly, you know, without set collectors, who's going to be ripping? I mean, you know, I'm the guy who likes just Charizard. I don't want to complete the set, right?
Should we bring ripping back? We don't need repacks. We need ripping.
We definitely need ripping. Listen, now, in the world, repacks still have their own place, 100%. Yeah. But you have to have set builders. You have to have people ripping because if you don't have that, how am I going to buy and sell singles? And listen, boys and girls, that's what I love doing is buying and selling singles. But without the set builders like Marcus, without the old school cats who go, no, I want all the base. I want all the variations. Like, the set building's huge.
Also, speaking of the FOMO stuff, with that, I would definitely say if you get into this business and you need a network. Like,
oh no, that's a great point. Listen, now, to jump right off of what you're saying,
you have to be. If you take it, let me break it down to you. If you take it seriously, not as a hobby. If you take it seriously, you got to come here to network.
Yeah. The networking is everything.
This is hour in. That's one of the things.
Shout out. We literally met the owner of Arena Club, and a great guy. I mean, we sat there and chopped it up 20, 30 minutes. Right. You know, and without being here physically, those interactions are so rare. They're so hard to come by. I mean, everybody's shooting messages on LinkedIn. Everybody's shooting messages in the DMs. You know, when you literally can bump elbows with somebody and go, bro, I really like your company. You are killing it.
No, and then when they tell you, hey, send me pictures of what you got. I have experts. Like, let's do it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree.
But it also, like I said, and you know, speaking of that, even if, like I said, even filmmakers, we met a guy yesterday, and he's a big filmmaker. Well, he started out filmmaking and he wanted to kind of grow his stuff. He's here doing content, interviewing people. You know, he had his own little setup from when he was in the lobby.
Yeah, no, and he had a sick setup too. I mean, it was literally.
If you're a filmmaker, you have to be here. You got to get
This is a big
content.
part of it.
Yeah, content is everything in this community because listen, this is how you gain awareness. This is how you teach the next generation. You know, if they only know one-on-ones, kabooms, case hits. You know, they're only going to chase that. That's where you push that set building. That's where you push that, hey, you know, go chase autographs. I mean, my personal collection, I chase rookie autos of Craig Kimbrell. And, you know, there's so few of those, and very likely they all live in somebody's completed set.
You know, also, speaking of that also, and speaking of just filming and set collecting and for that, even with the FOMO, we're still talking about the FOMO here. When I talk about like networking and stuff, you also have to understand the market. And I feel like that the market, the national sets the market.
No, I would totally agree. But the prices you see here are the for real prices.
It carries. So like I said, people that's not here and then just thinking of like, oh yeah, set collecting or anything or whatever, it's like, okay. No, it's like, you know, you have to be here at least for the market aspect of it, and especially not just the market aspect of it, also to network and to meet all this, at least to meet influencers and stuff, and to just figure out going like, oh yeah, you know, I want to do this, this, and this. How do I do this? You know?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think what is interesting with meeting other influencers, meeting other content creators is, you know, you get to see all these different flavors. And one of the things I love is, you know, you pick apart things that you love from other creators. You're like, hey, I really love how, you know, say, for instance, Jeremy Lee, I love his collecting style of how he does the second year patches. Right. So it guarantees that it's a game used patch. Yeah. I mean, listen, game used over player worn any day, honestly. Facts. That's right. Game used. That's right. Hashtag make game used great again.
That's funny.
But seriously though, the pack pulled autos, you know, that's a big deal. So many people. What's up, fam?
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
You throwing game signs.
See, that's the hobby right there.
Yeah, that's the hobby right there. That's how we grow the hobby. Yeah. It's the kids. Y'all keep it up.
So
start building sets though. Building complete sets, 100%.
So even with that, basically in the mix like that, it's like you still have to be there, because the thing that even when you're here and you talk to people that's not here, the thing that you're going to say most is like, hey, look, you had to be there.
No, you've got to be there.
Let's talk about that.
Listen, and it's crazy. You know, poor Marcus is watching our live yesterday on Kick and Twitch going, God, I wish I was there a day earlier. You know, it does not give it justice, boys and girls. It is quite literally the biggest event in the world for collectibles. There is a Super Bowl doesn't compare. You know, it just, there's nothing.
Well, I mean, this is the Super Bowl.
Dog, a Super Bowl
This
is
is the
only
Super
in
Bowl
the
of the hobby
United
right
States.
here.
This is like the Super Bowl of the planet.
This is Super Bowl. of the
Literally,
hobby.
there are so many individuals flying internationally to be here.
Nah, no doubt.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
this
Yeah.
is such the move.
Yeah,
really.
So, first of all, shout out to my guy from the Netherlands that we talked F1 with, and he's here. I believe they said he was his first time here. So I mean, like, you have people that's going to be here that you need to connect with and to network also.
Dog,
Like I said,
people are getting their visas to show up here, okay? Listen, that's how big the National is. Bro, I'm traveling across the world.
You better. You
better
get your
get it.
tail thrown in jail or
you
something.
better make sure you super legit.
I ain't
coming out
come
here.
after you. I ain't
But
lying.
even when,
That'd
like
be
I said,
horrible if I
but
used to
even
come
when
after
you're thinking of, being here, and everybody goes, well, listen, if you come here, just think of the 5-day pass as more of an investment than anything.
Bro, listen, first off, I would argue that if you just brought a backpack full of cool stuff, that pass pays for itself. Hey, listen, you just walk around, every one of the tables has a sign up that says we're buying. I mean, if you want liquidity, show up. Literally, it beats Instagram, it beats eBay. Literally,
You gonna get the best comps too, probably, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the best prices here at the National too.
probably.
Especially, God forbid, you've got cool stuff like a 101, stuff like that.
Yeah.
you're
Well,
gonna get top prices here.
So speaking of that, we talking about as in top prices, as in like, if you have the rare stuff that people are looking for, that listen, nobody's paying this whole 80% market on especially rare stuff like that. It don't exist here. You either paying full or over.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole thing of the FOMO and how bad you want it.
Oh, and listen, and the repackers are out. Like, the people are out purchasing
out,
product.
crazy.
Like, you've got to be there. You've got to be here. Like, everybody who's watching online, like, love you, mean it, but listen, fam, should be here.
What you got?
should be here.
You should be.
What you got? Since like I said, since it's your first day here, what are you looking for while you're here?
I'm looking for. I would like a PSA 1 Jordan.
86 clear.
But just having a conversation, with a man's out there, might be considering a star as well. I don't know.
Chat, he's
Interesting.
lying. Nope. 86 clear Jordan over Star Jordan all day. All liquidity.
is that
Also, I want to get like a Josh Gibson or something like that. I got, a fairly decent one.
Oh,
But-
you got a crazy
But
Josh
I like
Gibson.
more. I would like more Josh Gibsons.
I don't think there's ever a situation where that's a bad math equation. More Josh Gibsons equates to a way better portfolio. 100%. 100%.
So spin it. So I'm glad you brought that up. So on the next segment, this is like I said, this is the kind of stuff that you're missing out coming to the National. And I think one of the most important things is, just as a collector, is just seeing all the grails and sometimes actually holding some of your grails.
Oh, God.
Also.
Bro, first off, listen, fam, you've got people will hand you a card here that is a entire house.
You gotta feel it.
That is an entire house,
gotta
literally. You literally go,
You gotta feel it.
wow, 400,000. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Nice. I think I'd rather some land, but you know what? This is pretty cool holding it. Thanks, fam.
Would you?
mansion on
I
a
mean, listen, hold
USB.
on. That's crazy. Would you rather? What's a good $400,000 card? What's that Charizard? 200?
Yeah, last PSA 10 Charizard first edition was 230
So
something.
we'll just do that. So 230 for the Charizard. Or,
230,000, folks.
Braves.
Yeah. So 230,000, or I could probably get about 60. I could probably get 70 acres of land with that.
So me personally,
Hey, man, that's air
I'm not gonna
property
go
right
for the
there.
land. I'm gonna go for some rental property. So that
Which is what are you talking about?
and no, I don't want dry land. I want something on it.
That's what you build on.
Nah.
Unless you
Listen,
already. Hold on, wait.
Okay, if
I
it's
want
first
trees.
edition Charizard or property, we're owning property, champ.
Yeah, for real.
There's no
I want
other
property
answer.
with trees and streams, a pond.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm
The Quiet Card Podcast. Listen, we are live on Kick and Twitch right now. Right now, we are live.
The
Been
Quiet
live.
Card Podcast.
The
Yeah.
Quiet Card Podcast. Give us a follow.
So I think even with the land situation on that,
Well,
me actually looking for land is like,
Well, I don't know. Honestly, listen.
because they're both gonna go up.
They're both going to go up, but realistically, I think both is the answer. I just don't get a PSA 10 Charizard.
Yeah.
I get the PSA 3 Charizard and then pick up some rental properties.
Right.
That's totally the move. That's the move. Listen, when you've got both, hey, go Commanders. Let's go.
It's Hail Commanders.
And so, but other than that, it's like,
What up, fam? Alabama in the house.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo.
So even speaking on that, it's like, also like I said, we're holding the grails this and this. It's more, and then also just doing I think the trading for here, I get excited on.
Listen, I think trade night here is a better opportunity to make money than walking around. Listen.
Yeah, what happened last night? Last night there was no official trade night.
Yeah, there was no official facts. Trade night is the shit. Exactly. Which trade night? We're hitting F1. What time is trade night?
7.
7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. Come check us out.
So crazy.
I think there's a better opportunity.
But I think the whole thing was crazy because it wasn't even official trade night last night.
Oh yeah, there was no official trade night last night, and people literally walked up in there and set up. Literally.
I was like, so y'all, I mean, you were having to do like the videos and stuff, but I like.
Yeah, no, we were IRL there.
Hang out?
Yeah, we was there. We was.
I figured everybody just be down in the lobby,
We went, like I said. We weren't expecting it. We was just walking up in there going, we didn't really know what the situation was going to be. And then we just saw people come in there. It was like, okay, I see what the situation is going to be on this right here. Are they just going to show up? They're going to just show up and show out. But I know.
I mean, last year when we set up at trade night, we literally had a guy next to us do better than most people's yearly salary. And cash.
That's true.
I mean, literally, trade night is where it's at, boys and girls. If you're not here for trade night, you're missing out, honestly.
Yeah. Also, like I said, we talked about how, like, we're like I said, the networking also being here. The whole point of just holding the grails also is a thing. Also, just being here, just seeing stuff that you're not going to see, basically for the rest of the year. You're not going to see it.
No, you might not ever see it again. Listen, you might not ever see it again. Listen, I don't think that there's going to be a time that I get to see The Walking Dead's official stuff ever again. I mean, I might see a picture of it.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
You're not that close to it.
Dog, you could now don't touch it, boys and girls. It says don't touch, but you could reach out and touch it. Yeah. I mean, it is that close.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch though. Don't touch.
So, but like I said, real quick on the, follow us, like I said, on Kick and Twitch at The Quiet Call Podcast. Like I said, we're streaming, we're doing IRL streaming.
The entire show.
Like that.
While we're asleep, while we're eating, IRL, Twitch, Kick. Give us a follow, chat.
IRL in the room is wild.
We are.
IRL in the room is wild. And listen, hey, Amani was getting some W's in the chat for snoring, though.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, Twitch was popping while he was asleep. That was hilarious.
You got any announcements?
Any announcements? No announcements coming here except for check us out on Kick and Twitch. Like, follow, share, subscribe.
Is the
consignment's always active? Follow him. Stuff.
Follow him on the consignment stuff because it's not just national. It's
everywhere. It's everywhere. Listen, boys and girls, let's make money together. Listen, give me stuff to sell. You make money. I make money. It's a win-win. It's the best way to live.
You go everywhere, man.
Everywhere, baby. Everywhere.
You got
every
any
weekend.
Announcements?
Hey, V Friends, shout out.
You got any announcements?
Hey, V Friends. Hey.
Yeah. You got any announcements?
I don't have a big announcement, man.
And the announcement is y'all should see what's in that Zion case. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. He's being super modest, but it is insanity.
So, like I said, we're talking, and then also, like I said, this is the second day. So anybody coming up this and this, we explain this all month long, and I think we said this all month long as. Bring comfortable shoes. You will be walking. Yeah,
bro.
Bring it. You will
shout out
walking.
To Adam. I think he said he was already at like 13,000 steps when we shot that video, and it wasn't even like lunchtime, bro. And he's like, I was gonna go running, but I think think I've already hit
You got it right here. I do nothing.
Nah, no doubt.
No, you got it right here.
Nah, you can get your steps in right here, man. I mean, it's a large venue. I mean, it's a lot of area to cover.
So I think with like I said, especially like I said with the we also need to discuss this also.
Yeah.
Is so we definitely prayed, like I said, you know, looking at the national and how it's definitely growing and the square footage and everything is basically increased in size. But let me tell you something. We went upstairs. We went upstairs where you can actually sell, you can buy, sell, and trade. Like, you know, that's where it kind of all packed up there. But the whole thing was, I don't know whose idea this was, or if it looked good on paper, or did it look good while they set it up.
It could use a little more space upstairs.
They could use a lot more space upstairs. I don't listen. If I was up there, it's not that.
Well, there's just not a lot of walking space.
It's not like
listen, and for a place where everybody's got a rollie. I literally yesterday I told Amani, I said, "Bro, I'm so glad I didn't bring my rollie case."
You can't fit. If somebody looking at one table and across
shout
looking
out
at
to
another,
Bleecker, hey,
Bleecker Trading, shout out.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
we love you guys.
And so we went. So like I said, if somebody's looking at one side of the table and looking at another side of the table, you can't walk up that aisle.
No. I mean it was packed elbow to elbow. And listen, that was Wednesday at like 3:30, bro. That wasn't even like after work.
That's what I'm saying. Even I can imagine it now. You just can't get in there to. I mean, it's very uncomfortable. I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? It was very, especially walking in there.
Hold on, as a skinny mini, it definitely was uncomfortable. Listen, I mean, you know, I'm a thin guy, and there was not a prevalence of walking space. I mean, listen,
stupid.
Listen,
I was built to be a horse jockey.
We did not.
You know, I'm not fighting UFC, and I still had a hard time fitting in.
That is wild.
We went there, and I was like, okay, this is kind of. But even in the middle, it was like. We filmed it, and it was like, oh, we can't even walk. We can't walk down here.
Well, you know what was crazy is like we're sitting there. Shout out to Prism God, great booth, probably one of the best booths I've seen in the entire event, 100%. But I mean, bro, I got guys walking by, grabbing on some parts. I mean, I'm sitting there like, hey, Bubba, you gotta buy me a drink if you're gonna give me a pinch there. Hey, yo.
Well, by God, Jerry.
Hey, yo.
And so, but like I said, other than that, it's like, but you know, really, if they can figure that out up there, I think you can definitely grow it a lot more because, like I said, you're putting vendors that can't be down here.
Well, first off, I want to give the National a shout out. I love that upstairs premise of these are our new vendors. You come vend with us this way, hang out for a year, and then you're going to come down into the big one. I like that.
Oh,
you earn your chops.
I like that.
You earn your chops. I love that.
Single lay up there, double lay up there.
Yeah, it's just like you go up there and just like, okay, knowing that if they're going to, like I said, but then it's like, damn, what are they going to put it at down here? Like, are they going to grow it again? Like, next year is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would love to set up there.
Well, so next year, I mean, so with the upstairs, how they have it currently set, they do have some space, but they're going to wipe that out so fast, bro. I mean, honestly, that space is not going to last long.
If they take this to and
then God forbid they take more new vendors,
right.
You're out of space. That's a done. It's a wrap.
That's
and you probably hadn't even hit a third of a sheet of people that have been on the list.
That's what I'm looking at because it's like, okay, if they bring up like the even Nashville's booths up there, they can fit the whole. That's a whole upstairs is right there.
Yeah.
Then you have a whole nother card show.
Dog, that's a whole Burbank show up there.
You know what's
funny?
that
was huge up there.
Let me tell you what's funny. When I think I don't know if it's shout out Dr. Collect. I think it was him. He was talking about how he came to Collecticon. So when he was at Collecticon here, Collecticon was only down here.
Yeah, that was the thing. Collecticon was only down here.
But then there was two other big shows upstairs. And so it isn't like, hey, that's why I'm trying to tell people how big the National is. It's not just here. They have a hard time filling up the convention center.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, listen.
It's a big convention center.
It's a big convention center too.
This is a huge convention center, and you're gonna add more space to it. I mean, listen, it's beautiful with the upstairs because for all these years people have been complaining, hey, I'm not getting a shot, I'm not getting a chance. Not only now are you getting a shot, you are a vendor at the National. It is literally the biggest event on the planet. As far as collectibles go, I mean, seriously.
That holds a lot of weight. Number one. That definitely holds a lot of weight to be at the national convention.
Well, not only that, what an addition to the resume. I mean, to literally go, oh, I've been a vendor at the National.
Yeah,
bro, that's a statement.
That's
Listen,
100%.
I know a lot of guys. Me and Marcus were talking about this, being kind of mid-low level vendors. I'm sitting there going, bro, listen, I don't even have enough inventory for 2 days worth of this. I mean, you know what I mean? You got two guys come by and buy you out. You got nothing. You got nothing. So the amount of inventory to scale to be here, I mean, you should feel as if you're a success.
So final thoughts. What are we looking for? Like I said, it's still day 2. It's still kind of early. What are we looking for? Day 2.
So honestly, I'm looking for this the entirety of the week. Either it's been pulled and somebody's never selling it, or it's still in a box that's never going to get open. But I am still looking for the Craig Kimbrell 101 2011 rookie auto. Shout out if anybody has that. If anybody has that, hit me up. I'm buying damaged Pokemon always. Bangers. Listen, TCG is the move, boys and girls. That's how I feel.
Well, it's your first day here, so what you
Marcus, what you looking
getting
for?
into? I will say that. What are you looking to get into?
I'm looking to get into ComC and DC Sports 87's face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dropping off some weight off my book bag. Go ahead and get those. Prepare for some future funds. Go ahead and get that.
And shout out ComC. Listen, we love ComC. If you're going to use that service, there's no better way than coming to the National. I mean, like Amani said 1,000 times, skip paying on the shipping, skip paying on all the... Just literally take all the stuff out the top loader. Don't let them charge you 50 cents per card. But outside of that, ComC is such a play.
Yes.
And then DC...
The consignment for DC is...
Unreal.
So nice.
Shout out. They're the squad.
And yeah, I mean, they're going to continue to try to sell your card until they're done. And, like, I didn't even know that. And I went back into the account, and they're still like, $60.
Yeah, still
I'm like, oh, damn, I thought I had all of it out.
It's right there.
Yeah. So, ready to go back to them, get that ball started, and, get some Christmas money.
Hey, listen, that's the best way to start Christmas,
That's what
baby.
it's going to be, basically.
Christmas in July, baby. Listen, that's what the National
You
is.
plant the seed today, and then when DC 87 Sports consigns, you're going to be able to get, like... a nice
I
totally November.
Agree. I totally agree. All right, Armani, give us a wrap. What are you looking for here on day 2?
Basically, I'm looking for I just want to know how the people feel. I think I don't want to come back on tomorrow's little recap of today and starting up tomorrow, and just see. I just want to see the vibes. You know me, I'm just gonna sell everything anyway. So
listen, the vibes in Chicago are real, boys and girls. If you're not here, you're missing out.
Yeah.
All right, hey, let's wrap it up. Listen.
So like I said, follow us on Twitch and Kick.
We are literally streaming live right now, boys and girls. Twitch and Kick, the Quiet Card Podcast.
RL.
And also follow us, like I said, on YouTube and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. So, Apple, Spotify, iHeart. And we just got on Amazon Music. So we're on there right now. So you can't find us on there. But it's The Quiet Card.
Amazon Music, too?
Yeah. It's the...
Y'all ain't tell me that.
Hey, yo, you listen.
We're
everywhere, baby.
I didn't tell you that.
We everywhere. Listen.
So, like I said, follow us, like I said, on there. The Quiet Card Podcast on there. And like I said, every day we're gonna hit you with a on our YouTube page. We're gonna hit it with a video every day, and we'll do bonus episodes of How the National. We're gonna do it every single day. Also, come Saturday, we also got a nice little surprise. I guess
we've got some crazy news coming Saturday.
We got some crazy news coming Saturday, so keep up with that is. But
we gonna keep having some crazy news.
But like I said, just follow us on Twitch and Kick. We're definitely IRL streaming right now, doing a subathon, 90 hours at the National.
That's crazy.
Listen, chat. We're literally live streaming while we sleep at night. Literally, we are IRL for the entire event. Live, Kick, Twitch. Follow us. The Quiet Card Podcast.
And shout out to Mo also hooking us up with some stuff.
Yeah, Mo.
Other than that, like I said, we are out of here. Peace.
Yay, Mo.
There you go.
Hey, y'all, it's a wrap.
That's great.